You're just lucky I loved your dad.
Oh, really?
I did.
In 2006, the Antunes family cancer journey began.
My dad, being from France and from Portugal, he was multilingual, so he would speak a bunch of languages, and my mom called him one day and he started speaking French to her. She kind of found it strange, and she kind of took it as he was joking around.
After feeling unwell, his father went to the doctor, where he discovered he had a brain tumor.
Being young and not knowing what's going on, him being at the hospital, kind of worried me, so it was kind of hard to comprehend. And being close to everybody, it was like, something's not right.
Every day, 22 people in Canada will be diagnosed with a brain tumor. And here in North Edmonton, 2 families found themselves going through the same journey.
I was diagnosed first in 2008.
One of the first people Teresa told when she was diagnosed was her neighbor Jason's father. After a stroll much like she is now taking with his son, he gave her advice as she prepared for her cancer battle.
So I ended up having surgery about 6 months later, and I was good to go for just over a year and a half. And after that, I was diagnosed again. So I had another surgery then, and seemed to be okay. About 6 months later, I realized it had grown again into a different spot. So that was surgery number 3. That's been a year ago, and they've changed my MRIs from every 3 months to 6 months, and now it's every year. So it looks like things are good.
For the Antunes family, their journey didn't have such a positive ending. In August 2009, Jason's father lost his battle to cancer.
He was probably the best person you could ever meet. You know, he was nice. I never saw my parents fight at all, which was, as a child, some people don't have that experience. And that was one thing that I'll never forget and I'll take forever in my life, is never to fight like my dad did. My dad would never fight. He would always try to be like a peacekeeper. He wouldn't try to instigate fights. He'd try to dissolve everything, and that's one skill that I've taken from him.
Now the legacy of his father lives on, as the family continues to band together in his memory at Spring Sprint, a walk and run put together to raise awareness and support for brain cancer.
One thing is that they have the support group that we have, which will be at the Sprint, and they'll do some information. And as children, it's kind of hard for a child, especially when I figured it out and heard about it and all that. It was kind of hard to comprehend at such a young age.
The first time I went, it was for a coach that we had for our kids' basketball team, and at the time I had the tumor, but I had no idea. So I did the walk, and 4 months later I found out that I did. So ever since then, I've been at the walk, and we set up a team with myself and my friends and my whole family. They're called Teresa's Trekkers, and yeah, we've contributed like big time, and we've seemed to do great.
With all the proceeds going to research into finding the cure and cause of brain cancer, participants and supporters are invited to attend the event on May 31st at Hawrelak Park, where they can find local support.
My biggest thing is that, of course, I have deficits, but I'm here, and that's the only thing I want them to realize, that Mom is still here, Mom will always be here, and we're going to fight this as a family and get through it.
For Go Edmonton, I'm Bianca Jade.